Hello everyone. In the continuation of synchronous machine, in this session we will study about EMF equation for synchronous generator. So here we will derive the expression of the induced EMF in synchronous generator. Let us consider a simple conducting loop placed in a magnetic field. Let N and S be north and south pole and this be a conducting loop, and the plane of this loop is perpendicular to the plane of this sheet. So we will consider this situation as omega t equal to 0. And let us consider another example when this coil has moved by an angle omega t equal to 90 degree. Then the same machine will look like this. Here the plane of the coil is in the same plane of this sheet. So here magnetic fields will be emerging from north pole and terminate at south pole. The same case will be here. This is the case of omega t equal to 90 degree. So for the first case, we see that there is maximum flux. Those are passing through this coil. So here we will be having maximum flux linkage, but we'll be having minimum induced EMF. Which will be equal to 0, because from the equation E equal to V cross B dot dl, here the velocity vector and magnetic field vector are in the same direction, so the induced EMF will be equal to 0. Now considering this situation, when this coil can also be termed as rotor, a simple rotor having only one turn, that is single turn. After rotating through an angle of 90 degree, this coil is having minimum flux linkages, because there is no flux that is passing through the coil, because the plane of this coil is in the same plane of this paper. So here we'll be having minimum flux linkages minimum flux linkage but in this case from this equation we will have an induced EMF which will be maximum. So here we'll be getting maximum induced EMF. So on drawing the nature of the flux linkage on a graph, we'll be having here omega t will be equal to 0 degree, (90°), 180°. So when omega t is equal to 0 degree, we are having maximum flux linkage. So it will be somewhere here. And when omega t is equal to psi is maximum. When omega t is equal to 90°, so this psi, that is the flux linkage, will be minimum. So at this point, so here we can draw an inference that this flux linkage is somewhat related, varies as per cosine of omega t, that is cos omega t, and the construction of the machine is such that the flux linkage is sinusoidal in nature. So the flux linkage psi will be directly proportional to cos omega t. So on drawing this flux linkage, we will be getting a graph like this. Similarly, for the value of EMF generated, EMF is d psi by dt. So this EMF, generated EMF, will be in the form of a sine wave, that is, it will be proportional to sine omega t. So at omega t equal to 0, the induced EMF will be equal to 0. But when omega t is equal to 90°, we'll be getting some value of the, that is maximum value of the generated EMF. So on drawing this on the same graph, we'll be getting like this. So this will be the variation of EMF with respect to omega t, and this black one is the variation of flux linkage with respect to omega t. So here we see that this generated voltage lags by an angle of 90° with respect to the flux linkage. Now we will derive this equation mathematically. let psi is equal to phi cos omega t, where psi is the value of flux per pole of the synchronous generator, and the distribution of this flux is, that means psi will be cosine in nature. So generated EMF will be equal to minus n d psi by dt, where n is the number of turns of the coil. So putting the value of psi here, will be getting, and minus signifies the Lenz law, that is, the produced EMF, the generated EMF will oppose the cause, which is the variation in the flux density. Upon simplifying, we'll be getting n d dt of phi cos omega t. So we'll be getting n phi omega sin omega t. So we'll be getting E is equal to 2 pi f n psi sin omega t. This 2 pi f n phi will be maximum value of generated EMF. So on further simplifying, we'll be getting E is equal to E max cos omega t minus 90 degree. Since we have converted this sign in terms of cos, so that we can have a direct relationship whether the generated voltage is lagging or leading with respect to the flux linkage. So this is the generated voltage, which is lagging by an angle of 90 degree, which we have already seen in the graph. Now E max is given by 2 pi f n phi. So we'll be getting RMS value of the generated voltage as E max upon root 2 pi f n upon root 2. So on simplifying, we'll be getting E max will be equal to, E RMS will be equal to 4.44 phi fn, which is the value of RMS voltage generated in the coil for a full pitch concentrated winding. We will learn about full pitch and concentrated winding in the subsequent lectures, and ERMS is equal to 4.44 multiplied by kpkd into phi fn, where kp is the pitch factor, and Kd is the distribution factor. We will learn about distribution factor and pitch factor separately. So from this equation, ERMS equal to 4.44 kpkd phi Fn. So here we see that generated voltage ERMS is directly proportional to flux density, directly proportional to frequency, and directly proportional to number of turns. So these are the factors on which the generated voltage depends, and we'll have to keep in mind this formula, as most of the time numericals based on these formulas are asked. Now let us try to solve a question based upon this. Now let us take a question based upon the previous discussions. This question has been asked in ES 2011. So here in the question, the RPM or the speed of the rotor N is equal to RPM is given as 600, and the flux density is given as 1 Tesla, and the diameter of the machine is 2 meter, and length of the machine is 0.3 meter. These are the given datas, and here in the question it has been asked to find out the value of the EMF induced in the coil in the machine. So induced EMF, as we had already discussed, is given by BLV, where B is the value of flux density, L is the length, and V is the velocity of the conductor in meter per second. But here in the questions we have given the value of the speed in terms of RPM. So this RPM has to be converted in terms of meter per second before putting this value in this formula. So in one revolution, the machine will move a linear distance of 2 pi r, that is also can be written as pi multiplied by d, since d is equal to 2r. So in 600 revolution, in 1 minute, the machine will travel pi d multiplied by 600 meter in 1 minute, that is per minute. So further simplifying this minute into second, so we'll have to divide this by 60. So we'll be getting this velocity as meter per second. Now from the equation we have equal to B multiplied by L multiplied by V. So the value of B is 1. The value of length is given as 0.3, and from here we will put the value of V as 5D multiplied by 600 upon 60. So we'll be getting 1.0.3 multiplied by pi, and D is 2 meter multiplied by 10. On simplification, we'll be getting 18.84 volts. So 18.84 volt will be the EMF induced. So correct option will be D here.